In mid-October 2022, ET published Angelina Jolie's letter dated 2021 to Brad Pitt amidst their ongoing legal dispute over asset division and custody rights. The content of the letter garnered attention, attracting hundreds of thousands of views and comments on TikTok. Angelina Jolie began by explaining the necessity of writing it in text form to avoid being overwhelmed with emotions. ET also uncovered an email written by Angelina Jolie that was included in the court documents. The letter began with Jolie stating that she was writing this in text form to avoid being overwhelmed with emotions, before delving into the details of the decision to sell the Chateau Miraval winery, a part of the Chateau Miraval estate in France, in which Brad Pitt is a partial owner. That was the place we brought our twins home and the place of our wedding photo. It was also the promise of what could be and the place I believed we would grow old together. Even now, I can't write this without crying. I will hold on to my memories of what happened a decade ago, Angelina Jolie wrote. But it also marks the end of our family and business together. I had hoped somehow it could be the glue that brought us back together to find the light and peace. I see now that you really do want me to have what I need and may be happier in receiving this email, the actress candidly expressed. Jolie continued to write that she had realized many reckless behaviors, spending money in a way that I don't approve of and decisions made without consulting me over the past 4 years, while also mentioning that she has been hurt by those decisions while you are not showing an interest in the work or change, responsible drinking, or kids' health. I'm disturbed that there have been recent images leaked for the purpose of selling wine. It's irresponsible and not what I want our children to see. It brings back memories of a painful time, while confirming that she does not feel she can be part of, publicly or privately, a business deal selling alcohol when it has caused so much damage to our family. She then continued, so the business has outlived the time when I could be involved, for ethics and for the sake of our family. I fully support you selling the company and moving on from this difficult, painful chapter in our lives. The alternative solution is the parent family or your colleagues buying out my shares. Either way, I believe we need to move forward and focus on the family, where we have blood ties. Jolie sold a portion of the Chateau Miraval winery to Russian billionaire Yuri Shefler, which led to Brad Pitt filing a lawsuit against her. Pitt admitted that his ex-wife had sold off 40% of the total value of the asset, equivalent to $28.4 million, and asserted that he was the one who had brought success to the winery. Pitt also stated that under the terms of their 2019 divorce agreement, he and Jolie had understood that neither of them could sell their respective interests in the winery without the other's consent. Subsequently, Jolie's company, Nouvelle, filed a $250 million lawsuit against Pitt, claiming that the actor had conducted a vendetta to gain control of the winery. According to court documents, the company alleged that Pitt had been orchestrating a pattern of successful self-dealing to take control of the Chateau Miraval winery and use the business as his personal fiefdom. Brad Pitt's struggle with alcohol addiction, as well as the alleged airplane incident in 2016, were also brought up in Nouvelle's lawsuit. Pitt has a documented history of alcohol abuse, which has been widely reported, the lawsuit stated. Angelina Jolie's emotional letter to Brad Pitt after breakup. As I sit down to write this letter, my heart is filled with a mixture of emotions. We have shared so many beautiful moments together, and it breaks my heart to think that our paths are now diverging. I want you to know that despite our separation, my love for you remains unchanged. The decision to end our relationship was not an easy one. We both know the struggles we have faced and the efforts we have made to keep our love alive. However, sometimes love alone is not enough to overcome the challenges that life throws at us. It is in these moments of reflection that we must find the strength to let go and allow each other to find our own paths to happiness. I am grateful for the memories we have created and the lessons we have learned. Our journey together has been one of growth, understanding, and immense love. I will forever cherish the bond we have shared and the beautiful family we have built. As we move forward, I hope we can find peace and happiness individually. Our children deserve to see us as strong, loving, and supportive parents, even if we are no longer together as a couple. Let us prioritize their well-being and ensure that they continue to feel the love and security they have always known. Brad, I want you to know that I am proud of the person you are and the work you do. Our time together has taught me so much, and I will always carry those lessons with me. May life bring you joy, fulfillment, and an abundance of love. I hope this letter finds you well. It has been some time since we parted ways, and I wanted to take a moment to express my thoughts and emotions that have lingered within me. First and foremost, I want you to know that I hold no resentment or bitterness towards you. Our journey together, though it has come to an end, was filled with love, laughter, and growth. I am grateful for the experiences we shared and the person I became during our time together. The decision to separate was not an easy one, and I know we both wrestled with our feelings before reaching that point. We tried our best to make things work, to overcome the obstacles that came our way, but in the end, we realized that it was best for both of us to find our own paths. I want you to know that you will always have a special place in my heart. Our connection was unique, and the love we shared was genuine. I will forever cherish the memories we created, the adventures we embarked on, and the deep bond we formed. Our children remain at the forefront of my mind. It is essential for them to feel loved, supported, and secure in this new chapter of our lives. Let us strive to co-parent with grace and compassion, putting their well-being above all else. They deserve the best of both of us, individually and together as parents. As we move forward separately, I wish you nothing but happiness and fulfillment. May you find joy in your endeavors, and may life lead you to a path that brings you contentment and peace. Always remember that you have the strength within you to overcome any challenges that come your way. Brad, thank you for the time we spent together. You have left an indelible mark on my life, and for that, I am grateful. Our story may have reached its conclusion, but the love and respect I have for you will endure. Brad Pitt successfully sells the Los Angeles mansion for $39 million. This was the place where he lived with Angelina Jolie and their children for many years. The reason behind selling the mansion featured in the movie World War Z is that Brad Pitt decided to relocate to the coastal city of Carmel in Northern California, USA. In January, he initially listed the property for $45 million, covering an expansive 7,600 square meters. However, the final selling price significantly dropped after negotiations with the buyer. Back in 1994, Brad Pitt purchased the mansion for $1.7 million from actress Cassandra Peterson. The house was built in 1910 by an oil tycoon and is also the place where musician Jimi Hendrix composed the song, May This Be Love. Before their separation, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie enjoyed a period of happiness living together with their 6 children in the Grand Mansion. The actor, known for his role in Fury, made substantial investments by purchasing adjacent plots of land to create additional recreational areas such as tennis courts, swimming pools, and playgrounds for children. Inside the house, Pitt carried out renovations and introduced various new features, including an ice skating rink, a dance studio, a home theater, and a gigantic koi fish pond. According to Vanity Fair, Brad Pitt and his ex-wife reached an agreement on child custody, but they continued to dispute over property matters. The focal point of tension was the Chateau Merville estate in France. Angelina Jolie accused her former husband of preventing her from intervening in the property.